Hello.
Hi, Kim. How are you doing?
How are you?
Fantastic.
Are you doing all right?
Holding on, but
I
yes,
was gonna say
absolutely.
you do a lot, my friend. You do a lot.
Understatement, but yes.
Yes, I know you do. I know you do. I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, how many jobs did Jet do today before he came on?
Yes, the answer is yes.
Yes, all of them.
Yes. I think I've worked on two books and an audition today.
Gosh. Well, good for
So,
you. That's good.
hmm.
Good.
No, it's been fun.
Yeah. What are you working on right now? Can you talk about any of it?
Yeah, absolutely. So today I worked on a little bit of Widow's Fire by J.P. Smith, and I worked on Bitten by Choice by Cassidy Williams. And I can't quite say the other right now because there's no official ink.
Ah,
But I can say that I got an email back from an author saying that it is things need to be ironed out and things need to be done, but they're going to offer me the part.
great. I'm
So
so happy for you. Amazing. How was Rebels for you? Did you feel like you made some good connections?
yes, I did. Nothing. I don't think anything's come through officially from it yet, but
Yeah.
there's something that I've been talking to with Ty Flame that we're both gonna look to be in the same book. And
Fun.
he just sent me a message a couple hours ago saying expect a message from an author.
You guys are going to sound so great together. I love that.
Oh, I love Ty so much.
Yeah, he's so nice. And I just loved meeting you guys so much. It was so cool to be able to really just kind of be in the same room and chit chat with everybody. And yeah, it's so cool when you meet people that you talk to all the time.
I was thinking the same thing. Like seeing everyone in person. I talk to people on here, but
Mhm,
right now you're just this little person on a screen somewhere in the world,
mhm,
but you're actually a real person. Crazy
mhm.
concept.
It's weird. I know, but it is weird. Like it's weird when you think about it. It's like everyone has their own like lives outside of this, jobs, families, everything. And yeah, it really kind of dawned on me that day because it was so funny just to watch me as well, but just whenever you like make that like eye contact with someone and they know who you are and you know who
Yes,
they are and it's just like it's so fun. It's such a fun moment.
it's so true.
Yeah.
Though
I
the
like
funny
ran up
thing,
to people screaming like at least 3 or 4 times.
oh yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I went into Rebels and Realms faceless,
Hmm. Oh, you did?
and
Were you still? I didn't know that.
yeah. So Rebels and Realms is where I decided to not be faceless. So like, I would meet people. See, like Cora, this is the first time I've seen your face.
Oh.
Yeah. Um, so I went in and I hugged a couple people that I got done with the hug. They're like, that was a great hug. Who are you?
Thanks for that. How do I know you?
Yeah, exactly.
So cool though. No, I felt the same way because I was standing there talking to book villainess and we were just yapping and she was like giving me shit because I'm tall. And then you walked up and I was like, "Oh, hi." And we just kind of waved at each other.
Hmm.
And then I was like, I looked at your little name tag on your thing and I was like, "Oh
Yes.
shit. I'm talking to you in like 2 weeks."
Yeah, exactly. And I was the same thing. I was like, wait, that's Kim.
I know. I mean, it's just, it's so funny. Hey, Marizette, how are you? I mean, it's crazy because, like you said, we know each other. We know what each other looks like, but like you see, little like box of people. It's
Yes.
completely different than like watching them walk down a
Yeah.
hallway or
Just
whatever.
you're actually there. You're
Yeah,
more
you're
than
a
just
real
torso
human.
and head.
Yeah, exactly. You what?
What was it? That LA girl. She goes, the next thing I'm making a cardboard square that looks like TikTok,
I know.
and
We
I'm just gonna
said that.
hold it.
Just walk around with it. It was like, do you know who I am now?
Hmm. Hmm.
Do you get it now? No,
Exactly.
I totally get it. I was the same way. Like it was so crazy because it was like there was always that like quick moment of wait,
Do I
but I
know?
do
Do
know
I know this
you,
person?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was so fun though. It was so
Well,
fun.
I ended up talking like me and Ty, we we ended up staying like together almost the whole week, and we talked. We could, golly, we collaborated on so much stuff. If we
Hmm.
get half the stuff that we're talking about doing, then we're going to be thicker than thieves.
Busy, busy. Yeah.
Um, but like when I first saw him there, I was like, okay, I'm 90% sure that's him, but I don't want
Hmm.
to walk up to this random person and be like, Ty, what's up?
And
And
he's
then
like,
him turn around and be
"Excuse
like,
me."
who the hell are you? Yeah,
Everyone's loving the staff.
apparently so.
It's glorious.
I, I,
Dean?
I love my stash. What's up,
Yeah.
Dean?
Yeah, it was so cool. It was so cool to see everybody. It was just such a and I loved that it wasn't like super like crazy busy, so we all really did just kind of have a chance to kind of
Yeah,
talk and visit. And it wasn't like we were rushing around because there were lines or anything like that. It was really nice. It was really
I
nice.
agree with that 100%. And Friday being the slower day for the VIPs only really gave us the chance to be like, I know these people, actually
Yeah.
know these people.
Yeah, definitely. Friday
Because Saturday
was
it definitely picked up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. No, Friday was definitely really fun. It was so nice to just kind of walk around and just like go, I know you, I know you, I know
Hmm.
you. It was just, I was, and I'm so glad that we actually got to figure out who each other was
I know.
before, because it would have been so funny if we'd have gotten on here and be like, I saw you. I didn't know, I didn't know that
But
was
again,
you.
it was that thing like I saw your face and I was like, oh hey, that's Kim, right?
Yeah,
And for I'm not joking, probably like 15, 20 seconds, I did not connect Kim with
yeah,
Kim, and
yeah,
then it clicked and I go, I'm gonna be on a live
yeah,
with her in a couple
yeah,
weeks. Like,
yeah. I know
oh crap.
it happens. Like it's weird. I get it. Trust me. I get it completely. And
Yeah.
I had no idea what you looked like because, like you said, I had only seen your, avatar or whatever. So I had no clue who you were.
Yeah. And the avatar had a general likeness, but it
Yeah,
was not
yeah,
me.
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
it
I
was
think that's fair. Anyway, it was great. I was so glad that we got to meet. I just thought that was super super cool that we got to hang out before we did this, and I'm super excited that you're here. I was excited before, but now having met you, it's even better. So let's kind of yap a little bit about where what this has been like for you. How long have you been on this ride of voice acting, and what made you want to do it?
so it's only been about 7 months. January 1st, I kind of like planted my flag on TikTok and said, "Hey,
2026, man.
by the way, I'm doing this." And I just kind of it was one of those like I thought I could do it, but it was one of those fake it till you make it kind of things.
Hmm.
Like, and people started taking notice of my voice, and it was crazy. And shortly thereafter, I got a book, and that absolutely blew my mind. And yeah, but like how I got started into it. So my wife actually suggested because I was dropped one hobby, which I think we're going to talk about a little bit later, and I kind of still needed something to do because I've got a million hobbies. I'm that classic ADHD guy that's like,
Hmm.
if I'm going to take to something, I'm going to put 115% and learn
Yeah.
about it. But she pushed me into doing this because she knows my entire life I've always had fun doing voices and like doing the cartoons when I was growing up and the animes I watched growing up and then when we had kids, like, they'd be watching Mickey Mouse and I would play with my kids. Oh boy, let's go do that, and go have fun with them like that. And so she's like, I think the next thing you need to get into is this. And I think this is something that's going to stick. And
Because
here
your
I
eyes
am
do know best.
7 months later. That's a whole statement in itself.
You can tell her I said that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so I've kind of taken this lifelong just playing with things and having fun and
Yeah.
now kind of worked on it into a job.
And it's an actual job now.
It is an actual job.
It's
It's like it
taking up a
takes
lot of your
time.
time. Yeah, exactly. And
Crazy.
you have a lot of jobs.
Yes, I'm quite busy. The world is very, very busy.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how you do it. So are you doing this at night mostly? I mean, you're doing this like when you're supposed to be sleeping.
so not not as much. So my full time job is I'm a firefighter, and I've not made that hidden. I'm a firefighter full time. So I work 1 day on, and I've got 2 days off. So those 2 days off, I'm now doing this.
That's good. Yeah. So you don't have to keep like crazy odd hours. That's good though.
No, and I'm. It's good because with the hours I work, like last night, I think I got like 3 hours of sleep because I got off work this morning.
Yeah.
So I need to be able to have the sleep on my days off.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, because you don't want the last thing you want to do is go into your firefighter job tired.
Correct. Because I
That's
I could
very
literally
dangerous.
I've literally had shifts where we've done no calls. We've had no
Yeah.
911 calls the entire day. But I've also had shifts where we have not left the rig for 24 hours.
Yeah, you just never know.
So,
Yeah. And especially in the summer with the heat, you just yeah.
and I'm down in Texas, so
Yeah.
it's
I
it's
was
warm.
gonna say, and summer heat, Texas, grass fires, anyone,
Mm-hmm.
anyone. Yeah.
100% a thing.
Yeah. It is a thing for sure. Um, so you're not doing this full time, but you are do you think you do you think you would ever do this full time? Do you think you'll ever give it up? Fire.
That's a tall order.
I know.
I'd have to get to a point that I'm making enough to cover what I make as a firefighter
Hmm.
plus what I would be getting as a retirement later.
Oh, yeah,
And
true. Yeah.
that's really
That's
a tall order.
yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean you do enjoy your job. I mean you enjoy
Oh,
being
I think it's the best job in the world. Like, don't get me wrong, I love voice acting, narrating. It's a
yeah.
ton of fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, firefighting is the best job in the world. I'll fight anyone that says otherwise.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. So you mentioned hobbies. So tell me a little
Mm-hmm.
bit about what your hobbies are, what you like to do in your spare time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm a musician. Before I was doing voice acting, I played bass guitar in a band, and I
Okay.
play guitar, I play harmonica, I fool around on the drums. I've been a musician my entire life, ever since band in junior high, and music has just been life my whole life. Um, so that band, I was with them for just at 4 years whenever I finally left, and it's a lot of fun, but
Mhm.
the late nights, like we were talking about, I'd get home at 2, 3 a.m. from a concert and have to be up at 5:15 to go to work,
Yeah. And
and
that's
it
dangerous in your
was
line
not
of work.
working.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not good.
So
And
I
so
did
that's
that.
kind of what went away before you started this.
Correct. Other than that, like I'm into like ham radio, amateur radio.
Hmm.
It's a lot of
Hmm.
fun. I've also built and programmed drones.
Wow, that's cool.
Just kind of a jack of all trades kind of
Anything you
thing.
can tinker with, basically.
Yes, I'm very mechanical, very hands-on kind of person.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. So, were you an audiobook listener before? Were you a big reader? Is that something that was
So I
fun for you?
at one point I loved reading and then I got busy with life and I stopped reading and I never really got into the audiobook sector. So when my wife pushed me into voice acting, I kind of was like, "Oh, well, maybe I should start like listening to what I'm supposed to be doing." And yeah, so now I listen to audiobooks in whatever spare time I have driving around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. You'll go through cycles where you'll listen to nothing but books and then you'll need a break and you're like, okay, I'm gonna listen
Hmm.
to music again for a little while, and then it's like back to books and then back to music. Um so you said you were a big reader before. Like what were books that you loved What?
Oh, when I say big reader before, that was like high school,
Oh yeah,
and so like Harry Potter was big at
yeah.
the time, and
Same.
um, in school, you find an author and you latch on to them. So like Edgar Allan Poe is my
Mhm.
favorite author of all time. Love Poe.
Yeah.
Um, a couple people in the chat that I talk to quite regularly have seen my bookshelf, and there's a complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, just a massive
That's
book,
nice.
and it's love it, beautiful book.
I love that.
So
Um, so you said that you weren't you read mostly in high school. What did you want to be a firefighter when you were a kid? Like, did you know you wanted to be a firefighter?
yeah, so when I went into junior high, I met who is still my best friend, seventh grade. Since then, we've been tight,
Wow.
and his dad was a firefighter for the city that I work in,
Uh-huh.
and both of our dreams was to work for the city doing firefighting, and
Oh
we
my
both
goodness.
have jobs with the city being firefighters.
Aw,
So,
that's so cool. That's amazing. Talk about
yes.
manifesting. That's crazy.
I mean, it took a while, but I got there because I did the whole military thing for a stint, got out, and then re pursued firefighting.
Hmm. Yeah,
But I got back around to it.
you got
So,
there. You got there eventually. So did you think that when you started doing this that you were going to be doing romance? Was that something that you
I
thought
didn't,
you were going to get into?
I guess I didn't really have any preconceived notions. I came in a complete blank slate because it'd been so long since I just sat and read for pleasure.
Yeah.
Um, so I came in just kind of like wherever it fits. And at first, my voice lent to the dark romance
Mhm.
and such like that. And I was like, oh, there's this whole romance sector of books that I knew absolutely not a damn thing
Whole
about
thing.
beforehand,
Yeah,
with the cult following larger than anything else, I swear.
for
Um,
sure.
but I had a book that I started doing, and then there were some issues with the author, and I couldn't continue with that book. Um, and then R.W. McNabb got a hold of me, and he's like, I've got this romantasy that I want you to be the MMC in. And I was like, I don't know if I really would fit in romantasy. And now
Now
I
you're like,
literally love that book. That is probably one of my favorite books.
yeah,
Hi, Ray.
yeah. Yeah, it's super cool when you kind of find your niche. I think a lot of
Mhm.
people get into this not really even knowing like what they're gonna do or how they're gonna fit. So you are
Yeah,
fantasy. Yeah.
LA.
I mean, and then you find it and you're like, oh
Mhm.
yeah, this is what I was supposed to do. Like this is why I'm here. And it's really cool when you see that kind of click with people. And then you not only find it, but you love it and you just
Correct.
enjoy it so much. It's so awesome. And I love seeing that. I love seeing that for people. That's such a cool thing to see happen for people, especially your friends. You want your friends to do well. Um, so when you first started,
All right.
you said you just kind of came onto TikTok and just kind of sat and you were just like, okay, I'm here.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I came up with a pen name because, everything in the public sector, I can't tie anything to my real name or job or any of that technically because no one wants to get saved by someone who reads smut online.
I mean,
I
well,
mean, in the public sector, that
there
is.
you go.
Um,
Let's be real.
so I came up with a pen name and I said, here I am. And I just started doing what I thought would be the best thing. And that's doing the voice acting challenges and working on my range and working on my emotion and working on everything that will then go into a book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't speak
see,
for me.
see, I'm telling
All
you,
these, I mean, I do.
I mean, it is kind of like in a lot. I did actually just finish a book where the MMC was a firefighter, so I can
Of course.
honestly say that that is not
Of
true.
course.
It's really
It,
good though.
it's funny though, because since doing this, I've probably gone into 3 or 4 houses and I've seen
Book
a
sitting
romance
out.
book sitting on the table. And And
You
they're
want to
like,
tell them so bad, don't
I
you?
wanted to say something so bad, but I would be like, that's a really good book. But I was like,
I've read that.
I don't think I can say that right now.
No, but you're gonna be fine. But man, that's a great book.
Hmm. So
I'm narrating one right now that's very similar. You should check
exact
it out.
that's going to be the weird part. If I like see, like, we'll say the Pendragon Prodigy on someone's like
It's
bedside
gonna
table or
be
something,
so hard for
I'm
not
going to be
to
like,
not
I
say
can't
anything.
say anything. I can't say anything. I can't say anything.
Yeah,
But
it's gonna
yeah,
be rough.
it's funny though.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That would be hard.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
Or because, I'm so I'm always the one who likes to like make jokes if it's somewhat appropriate on scene.
Mm.
And I'll never forget this. I'm trying to remember what book it was. I think it was Lights Out that I
Oh
saw on
no.
someone's like coffee table, and they called us and they said their heart was beating real fast and they couldn't control their breathing. And I just wanted to be like, well, it might be the book that you're
You
reading,
should
but
probably.
I had to keep that comment on the interior, not let it get out.
You're like that's a known side effect of lights out. Just
Yeah,
calm
exactly.
down. You'll be
That is
fine.
this is a known side effect. You will be okay. I hope you like Primal because the end is fantastic.
Hey Ty, we were just talking about you.
Speak of Tie Flame, the Tie Flame.
Welcome, sir. Another person who it was amazing to meet at Rebels and Realms. It was
Oh,
so nice to meet you
yes.
guys. So cool. Such a fun experience. Can you imagine if the audiobook comes out and you talking exact like yeah.
That's
That's
that's going to be an interesting time when that happens. You sound
mhm.
just like this audiobook I'm
You
listening to.
sound just
No
like
way.
really crazy.
What
That's such a
book is it?
compliment. Thank you.
This book. Never heard of it.
Don't know him. Never met him. Jett? Nope.
I don't know
Never
this
heard of him.
Jett guy. Sounds like a
I don't
real
know what
jerk
you're
to
talking
me.
about. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point. You just have to be ready for it. Uh, I've had a couple of people, like, real life people who've like popped into my lives, and and they'll be like, "Hey," and they'll start trying to talk to me, and I'm like, "I can't talk to you right now. I'm kind of like
Hmm.
in the middle of something," and they're just like, "Hey, Kim, how are you?" And I'm just like, "Nope,
Nope, 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 nope.
nope, we're doing something here."
Well, see, I like Kelly's concept. I guess you got to write a romance now. You have a premise.
There you go. Oh, you do.
A
You go
firefighter.
into
Yeah.
the woman's home who's reading lights out. You
Yep.
save her from her heart attack from lights out. And then, you know,
Oh,
fireworks ensue. I mean, it's perfect.
I
It's perfect.
now I will say I have started writing a book too. It's very, very early. But it is a firefighter romance. It's
Stop
a
it.
firefighter paranormal romance.
You gotta
And
write what you know.
it's all of like a chapter and a half actually like written somewhat. And I have the overall arc and a couple things I want to happen, but it's taking it literally I've probably made a chapter and a half in three
Yeah.
months because
Yeah. I mean, you
everything
don't have
else.
time. Yeah. So, but I mean, did you ever think you would even do that? Did you ever think like you would even be like, I've got a book I want to write?
No, not at all.
Exactly. That's
And
what's so crazy.
I think I don't remember the whole live, but it was a live that had a lot of authors in it. And they were like talking about all these ideas. And every time someone threw out an idea, I guess they were writing it down. And at the end, I think it was CP Haro who was like, Jett, you talked about wanting to do a firefighter romance because it's what you know. She goes, go write the damn book.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I don't write. And she goes, go write the damn book because someone wants to read that. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And that's when I started trying to plot the book out at least. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's crazy because it's really that's what's so insane about this whole community is that there's really not anything that these people won't encourage you to do
Oh,
that you
no.
can't do. I mean, everybody's like, you can do it, everyone can do it, anyone can do anything, and it's just
Yes.
like and you
This
believe it.
community is like the movie Yes Man.
Yeah.
Like, I'd like to go do this. Then go do it. Oh,
Yep.
oh, okay. I guess I'm
But
gonna go do this now.
but now I have to actually do it. That's the hard part. Yeah, I think it's funny because so many of the people that I have met and become friends with and chatted with, like, did the same thing that I did, and exactly the same thing. It's like the beginning of this year, it's like a light switch flipped for so many people, and we all just went, you know what?
I can
I'm
do
gonna
this.
do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
And I started doing this in February, and so like three or four of the people that I've talked to were the same way, and now you said you were January. Like it's like we're all in a class. We're like the class of 2026.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
like one day we'll all graduate together.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know if you graduate from this class. I think you
Do
just keep
you?
falling deeper and deeper.
I think you're right. And then we
Yeah.
all just keep doing more things. Like you're gonna write a book. Like who knows what we're all gonna do.
Well, yeah, it's 100%. And it's so funny because I talked with Ty about this. So, we both kind of got on the scene of TikTok around the same time.
Mhm.
And I talked to him about this that at first, like, we didn't talk a lot and we kind of rubbed each other the wrong way. But then we met in person and it just clicked and we are like, dude, this is my brother. Like, I like this
Yeah,
dude a lot.
yeah.
It's so funny how that works.
Yeah, I mean, I think people naturally kind of, especially for male VAs in this space, I think they kind of naturally like kind of together, which is really
Yeah. And
kind of
I,
odd and strange. Like there's really no competition. There really shouldn't be.
correct.
It's
And
so much work.
honestly, I think what it was kind of the competition concept that I was like, we both have a very similar range, like our natural range is very similar.
Oh
And we
yeah,
have a very similar timbre. So my brain automatically was like competition. And again, I talked with them at R&R about this. And then I basically, yeah, I just got to the point I was like, why am I doing this?
I
So,
know.
and then we met and he's the coolest person in the world. And now we're freaking friends as all hell.
I love that. No, I love that. And I think that's honestly that's the way to go. Like have an unbreakable bromance. I love that.
That's it.
So
That's exactly it.
that's the book we need to write. The two voice actors who met at a book con
There you go,
and
Ty. I'm
now
writing
have
another book, but you got to
unbreakable
write a
bromance.
MM. Good luck.
Oh, speaking of authors, there's Nicole.
Hi,
Hey,
Nicole.
Nicole. Talk about amazing authors. Nicole Gibbs is an amazing author.
Hmm.
Ty, I want you to write that book. I want to read that. I want to read about you and Jet's bromance and all of your bromance adventures.
Be a hell of a book. Be a hell of a
Would
book.
you guys should travel like to cons together and just be like a team, Jet and Ty on the road.
That would be interesting. That would be that would be a
Just
lot of
share
fun.
tables everywhere you go.
That would be fun. Don't
Ty
tempt me with a good time. That
Ty
oh,
starts the fires and you put them out.
it's exactly. See, it's beautiful. He's
It's
got that
beautiful.
slight more gravelly edge, a little
Yeah.
smoother on mine. Yeah, you
Ty
got it.
flame. Hello.
Yeah, and
Share
hold
tables,
hands.
hold hands. Yes, hold hands.
Yes.
Exactly.
And
Girls
there's
love
no
it.
what. There's no
The
what. We are
girlies love
holding
it.
hands.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. I think it'd be great. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can have that idea. I won't even charge you for it.
I don't think he'll put him out. He'll just add to it.
I mean, yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. We wouldn't want anyone to know that he's a firefighter anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just let him contribute. Uh, so when you started doing this and you were like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually doing this. When was it that it hit you that I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like I'm serious. Like this isn't just like me bullshitting online.
So when it hit like I have to buckle down if I actually want to do this was
Hmm.
it was when RW contacted me for Pendragon.
Okay.
Like I was like, okay, this is a cool idea of a book, blah 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 blah. And I was like, wait, I just accepted a contract to actually narrate and act a book.
Hmm.
Oh crap! Like there was a sinking feeling there, though I was jumping for joy.
Yeah,
Like it
I
was
get that.
very some inner turmoil going on because all of a sudden I'm like, there's expectations of me now. Like I have to do the thing. Um, and just try to rise to the occasion the best I can.
Yeah.
But like the feeling at the end, and that's like when I remember when I finished the last chapter and I was just like, I just completed my first audiobook. Yeah, I'm a real boy
A real
feeling.
boy.
Yeah, like I I remember I was in a live and I finished recording and I kind of like sat there looking and I wasn't on camera, but I was like sitting there like looking at the camera on live and I was like, "Hey guys, I just finished my first audio." Like it was so surreal. It
Yeah,
was so cool.
so cool. So I love that. I love seeing people do that. I love seeing people like there's there's so many people that are like really going after things that they never thought they could do in this community, and it's so cool watching people get to do the things that they
Hmm.
didn't think they were ever going to do. And it's there's just so much joy in that, and it's so cool seeing it on people's faces and seeing people do things that they love.
A hundred
I love
percent.
that. That's one of the reasons why I love doing this, because everyone that I talk to is in love with what they do and just wants to keep doing it. And like
Mm.
that's it. I just want to read books. I just want to read books to people. That's all I want to do. And it's
Yeah, no,
it's a
it's so
passion.
cool to and I like helping out other people getting into voice acting because I've been doing professional sound. Like I was in a band for 4 years, but I've been doing professional sound since 2006.
Yeah.
Out of high school, I got hired with a company to set up and run like events, like sound venues, and
Yeah.
run concerts and run front of house. And so I've been doing professional audio for
And that comes in handy.
well over half my life.
Yeah.
And so the people who are starting, I'm like, hey, look at this, look at this, because I don't know what your budget is, but look at this and this and this and this. And seeing the couple people that really have taken it and gone with it. And they're like, I just got my first book. I remember who was it? I don't know. I remember getting the message saying, I just signed my first book and my audition was fantastic. And thanks for all the help you did. And I was like, oh my gosh, you can't say this
That's
right
so
now.
cool,
You
right?
can't say this.
I know. It's
Hey,
so
Fox
cool.
Daddy.
It's so cool when stuff like that happens. And it really is, it's part of the journey, I think, for everybody is that, you kind of start and someone kind of gives you a hand and then you just kind of, turn around and do it for someone else. And it's such a neat community. I was kind of already talked about that, but like, it's so cool that people really do kind of pay it forward it so much in this community.
Well,
Um,
and I will say, despite my little bit of competition that I had with Ty Flame at first, like
Fight night with Ty.
once I got past that, like realizing just how much helping each other just is so much better.
Well, but that's the thing. It's it's not normal. Like
Yes.
in every other part of our lives, people will step on you to get what they want. They will jump ahead of you. They will do whatever they have to do to further themselves
Hmm.
rather than give you a step up. And it's so not that way for the most part.
Hmm.
Obviously there are exceptions to everything, but for the most part it is very much not that way. And so there's an adjustment period where you're just like, oh, you really are being nice to me, like you
Yeah.
really want good things for me, like
You actually want
okay,
me, you're
that's
actually
weird.
happy that I got the book and you didn't? Well, wait,
Right,
hang on.
exactly. Like, are you kidding me? Like, is this real? I mean, and it takes a minute. Like there's been a couple of girls that do interviews like that I do, and we've done so much stuff together. We've sent people each other's way, be like, hey, you would love this, you would love her, go do her
Hmm.
thing, and it's like, where else in the world does that happen? And I honestly don't know of anywhere.
I don't think there's as supportive a group as the whole book community.
It's
It doesn't
crazy.
exist.
It's crazy. And it really is. And I think, like you said, it takes you a minute, like where you're like, who is this guy? Like what?
Exactly.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, he's really just like a nice dude and just wants to help me. Like, okay, weird, but cool.
Yeah. And like Ty said, there's already too much negativity in the world. We don't want to add to it. We want to help as many as we
Absolutely.
can. Like,
Absolutely. Yeah. And I mean that's so true. Um so you don't have you don't have anything out in the world yet, correct?
the only thing that you can find my voice on right now is, oh, my brain just blanked on the author's name. Uh, it's the last snow globe. Um, Give me 2 seconds. I'll Google it. My brain just
I
wiped.
cannot.
Uh, the last snow globe. But it's on Spotify. I know that. Yeah, the last snow globe. Promise of Christmas
Oh,
by, if my computer will load, Jonathan Fitzgerald. So it's up on Spotify, and he had it for free for a long time because he wanted kids to listen to a Christmas story that could be free. And he
oh,
got a bunch of different audiobook narrator VAs. Like, Nina's on there, Siren Song VO, if you know her,
mhm.
L.A. Davies, Ben Riley,
I'm
Christina
talking to Ben on
Joyce,
Friday.
uh, Charlie Main. Let's see who else was on here. Alana McKinney, KVA, Ophelia Payne, Velvet Sin, Anna Knights, Book Player, me. Like, there's so many.
A lot of people.
And we each did one chapter apiece.
Oh, that's cool.
And so he kind of got that split up, and we all just did a chapter in that book. And that was, I guess, technically that was the first book that I got, but it was just that little snippet of it.
Yeah.
And
Wasn't
it
a whole
didn't, there
book.
wasn't as much to it, but it was still crazy that I could go online now and hear my voice.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's really cool. Um, so do you think are you going to be a review reader, Jed?
A review reader. I don't know if I've got time to read books in that kind of speed. I was actually talking with Marizette about one of her friends, an author that I love her book, Air of the Ember Scale.
Mm. Oh,
I,
I love that book. Yes.
yeah, Shelby Gardner.
Dean and yeah. Mhm.
Yes. Oh, I just got
So
done with the
good.
audiobook like
Did you?
last week.
Isn't it so
It was
good?
so good.
It's so good. They did such
And
an amazing job.
Shelby is so amazing. I jump in her lives all the
She
time.
is. She's so
And
sweet.
Marizette was saying I need to sign up for the art. And I was
Yeah.
like, for her second book. And I was like, I don't know if I have the time to dedicate to reading an arc.
She messaged me, she's like, "Do you want to read book two?" And I was like, "I do, but I know that I never will because
And that's my issue
I haven't
is I
set
know I'm
eyes
so
on a
busy.
book in 6 months. It's all ears. That's all I can do."
Yeah.
So I said, "When you get that audio, you just let me know, girl. I'm there."
Mm-hmm. That part.
But other
That
than
part
that,
exactly.
I don't think I can do it. So do you think that doing this will lead you to, I mean, obviously it has led you to listening to more books.
It
Are
has.
you listening to kind of like find tricks and and like things like that? Are
It's
you
listening to things has, because I'll listen to, Air the Ember Scale, right?
Yeah.
Listening to Dean Miller as the
Yeah.
other male in there. Phenomenal voice. I love Dean's voice. It's phenomenal. And listening to that audio and comparing it to mine, like, where's the difference? I hear the difference.
Mm.
Where's what I need to do? And I've reached out to a couple people and gotten help on it, but it's I'm I think despite the last snow globe, which was kind of just an anomaly in my mind,
Hmm.
um, I am waiting with bated breath for Pendragon to come out.
Yeah.
Like, the day that releases, I will listen to the entire audiobook, hands
Hmm.
down, no question.
Do you
Um,
know when?
the release date, they're looking, I think it was October 5th is what we're looking
Okay.
for. It's not far. So I think October 5th is what he's looking for on that. In September, we start recording the Pendragon Prophecy. And
It's gonna be together too. They're gonna be coming out pretty close together.
So I think my understanding, and Ray, correct me if I'm wrong, the concept is to release last year's book with next physical book. So the audiobook of last
Gotcha.
year will come out with
That's that
this
makes
year's new
sense.
book because it's
Yeah.
a 5 book series,
Yeah. That's
and he's
actually really
releasing
cool.
one book a year.
Mhm. That's so cool. I'm so excited. That is that project and Dr. Sarah's project. I'm telling you, those two are just like these huge like casts of people, so many people involved, so many books, and so I'm so excited about all of these. It's so exciting. So, Kelly
Yeah,
said, "Are you happy started to narrate, and do you feel like it scratched your creative itch?" Yeah. Did you scratch your music itch?
it did actually. Just getting to get back into the technical aspect of sound in general.
Mhm.
Getting to get into a computer and analyze sound waves and the spectrogram and all that. It's more to tinker with that I used to do. When I was in my band, we recorded and I put all of our stuff in my software and I did the same thing for music. So it's, and my OCD helps a lot because I'm like, what was that little sound? What was that
Yeah.
little?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you gotten tired of hearing your own voice yet?
So uh, there was something that you sent me and it reminded me of this. It was, what was one thing? Oh, what was it? I had it written down because it was so funny. Uh, oh, this is
Is
gonna
it
kill me.
let's see.
Uh, I
Something you
wish
think people would be surprised to know about me?
no, it was
Mm.
where was it in this document? Find it. Of course, it's not going to find it. It was essentially something that you've been what was it? It was what did you learn or get told
Oh,
that
like what
helped
did
you?
someone what yeah,
Yeah,
advice did someone give you
and
kind of
it's that everyone hates their own voice who's a voice actor
yes, absolutely.
because I still like I hear it and I'm like, why does anybody listen to my voice? I don't know why.
I get it. I
Um,
get it.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. We're all our own worst critic and yeah, I get that. Do you
yeah,
feel like you notice things that no one cares about? I know I do too.
500%.
Absolutely. It's so funny. I was talking to B about that the other day because, we started recording our podcast and there are certain phrases that we all say, just as like space fillers
Mm-hmm.
or we're nervous or whatever. And she was like, I said like so many times. And I was like, I didn't even notice it. I've never noticed you saying that ever. I was like, and then, but I say, like constantly. And when I first started doing this, like I would say it every other sentence and it would drive me insane because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
God, stop saying that. And I would watch myself back and just be like, oh, stop it. And I've gotten a lot better, but B's like, I never noticed you said that before until you said that. And I was like,
People's idiosyncrasies are so
yeah,
funny.
yeah. I don't know. You don't know until someone else says, I didn't know she said that. And it's like, oh, you didn't? Because
Mm-hmm.
it eats me alive. Like I would watch it back and I'd be like, oh, I sound like I don't know what I'm
I
doing
think
because,
there
you
was
know,
a episode of How I Met Your Mother that brought something up like that. That someone was doing something silly, and then no one ever noticed, and someone brought up, and they made like the glass shattering sound, and now that's all they saw.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever anyone says, "Oh, I love watching this," or "I love watching," all I can think about is really because I say this all the time. Like, how could you possibly like watching this? And so, yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I say to Kelly all the time because Kelly's always here. She's like my one of my favorite people, and she's always here. And I'm like, why, Kelly? Why are you here? Don't you have better things to do than watch me all the time?
yeah. The but game for How I Met Your Mother. Yep.
Yes, the but exactly,
But
exactly. Yes,
yeah.
that's it.
But
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I mean, obviously, you do those things a lot more when you're nervous or when you're kind of not sure of what you're doing, and that that's fine and that makes sense. But yeah, we are way too hard on ourselves as a
Very, very much so. 100%.
it's
You are
like
always your
also
own worst critic.
yeah, and also especially when you're starting out on something that, is completely new to you and just not something that you feel comfortable doing. I mean, you've been firefighting for, years and years and years.
Yeah, a
You
decade.
would never doubt yourself in that, but then you
Correct.
come in and you do something that you're not used to doing or something that you're not all of a sudden you're not the expert on. It's like, I hate this.
Well, I remember when I first started doing Pendragon, like the amount that I had to stop and re-record and stop and re-record and stop and re-record. It was
Yes,
so frustrating. And I swear I didn't understand the English language written down.
I know.
And though I still make plenty of mistakes, it's not like the beginning where I was so nervous to just read a book
Yeah.
to a wall in a closet. Like,
Yeah. No, I get it. That was the same way. It's like I can acknowledge that I have improved in the things that I've done without also like saying, "Oh my God, you're the worst." Because used to be it was like, "Oh my God, you're the worst and you're
mhm.
terrible," and now it's like,
The
"Okay,
LA
not
said
as
the blooper
bad."
reel's fantastic. It's not fantastic. It's terrible. I put
Love
a
a blooper
blooper reel
reel.
together of Pendragon Prodigy, and it was brutal.
Greatness. No, it's greatness.
We'll
Everyone
go
loves a
we'll go with
blooper
that.
reel. Everyone loves it because
They do.
it makes you feel like
It's
everyone else makes
humanity.
mistakes too.
Exactly.
And if I'm gonna mess up, I'd rather people laugh at me when I mess up.
Oh, absolutely. Like, but it's funny because when you're a younger narrator voice actor like I am, and you look at the big ones, the Joe Arden, the Corvin
Mhm.
King,
Yeah,
you're like, no, they never mess up a word. That's bullshit. They
bullshit.
100% do the same
No,
things.
absolutely. And they may not now, but they sure as hell did when they started.
Oh yeah,
They're the thing about it is that you do anything for years upon years, um, it's you're gonna improve no matter what. It's impossible
always.
not to. Kelly, you're so sweet. Oh my gosh, you watched when I was a Kelly. That's insane. You're the best. Someday I'm gonna buy you an award. You're the best. I love you. Yeah, when I interviewed Lucas, I think that was like I think I counted the other day. I think it was like my sixth or seventh one that I did. And I have made some of the best friends I've ever had in my entire life doing this. Like
Mm,
just people who I literally talk to every day, who encourage me, more so than a lot of the people that I've known my whole life, you know. So it's
yeah,
true, no one supports you like a person you've never met on the internet.
and that's a beautiful thing. Like that we said we haven't met each other in person. Like I have no reason to doubt anything other than what I've seen on
Yeah,
the internet from you,
yeah,
right? Despite the people who've known me my entire life and are like, well, he may not do so well on this, but we'll see.
yeah. And that's
So,
okay. I mean, it's okay to not know if we're gonna do well, but there's a difference between like a tiny bit of like, this might not work out, and like,
yes,
what are you doing? Like, you can't do that. And that's I think a lot of people do get that from you know people in their lives when they start to do something that is really out of their comfort zone.
yeah, 100%. And stepping out of your comfort zone is good though,
It
because otherwise
is.
you're in a vacuum chamber of the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's just a shame that it takes so long for you to get the nerve up to actually do it. That's the that's the
That is
kicker.
not a lie.
Yeah,
That is not a
yeah,
lie.
yeah. It's we wish you'd done it sooner, but here we are. All right, Jet, we have chatted for almost an hour. I can't believe that.
Have we? Oh my gosh.
It's 6:50. I mean, when it's easy to talk, it's easy to talk. But we do have to do your speed round. Like we can't flip out without doing the speed round. So,
Okay.
are you ready?
Of course.
You know that it's not speedy, right? You know this. There's no
I'm gonna
speed
be
in the
I'm
speed
gonna be
round. We just
speedy. I'm gonna be
call it a
speedy.
speed round because that's like something you say, but it's not. So, all right. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Hot or iced?
Hot.
I know it's hot. You're a dude. It's always hot. Um, favorite color?
That's a hard one. I'm gonna say turquoise.
Good one. I love turquoise. Can you see?
Yes. Oh, it's a gorgeous color.
Okay. Morning person or night owl?
Very much a morning person.
Really?
Hmm.
You think
Those
that's from?
those that know me, and I've been on VCs, I've been in TikTok lives. If you
Mhm.
get me past like 11 o'clock at night, I swear I'm partially
Oh no,
narcoleptic.
same. No, absolutely. I don't.
I will fall asleep mid sentence.
No, but no. We don't do that. It's
Hmm.
bedtime. We sleep is very important in this house.
Very much so.
We have to get it. I completely understand that. Okay, Coke or Pepsi, Jet?
Coke.
Oh, we can still be
Oh, I thought you
friends.
were about to say Pepsi, and
Thank
I was
you.
like,
No,
ma'am, I
I was
thought we
like,
were
I'm so
friends.
glad we can still be friends. Okay, favorite candy or snack?
Sour Patch Kids.
I do love Sour Patch Kids.
Hmm.
Love that. What is your favorite trope so far?
Uh, I kind of like the fated mates kind of concept. Like, I didn't think I would like it,
Mm-hmm.
but man, I really do think RW won me over with that.
It's so romantic.
It is like, and it's they them not knowing at all, and it just all happening piece by piece. I like the way things just mesh together and work.
Yeah. Yeah, it just hits. It's just it's and especially in like a fantasy setting, it just
Yeah.
it just makes sense. Okay. So,
Or
what is
friends
your
to enemies to lovers. Can I say that one too?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. That's a good one. You were a musician, so can you tell me like your favorite concert experience ever?
That's a tie. It's a
Okay.
tie.
It can
So
be a
I
tie.
remember my first concert was in 2004, 5, when I was in high school,
Hmm.
and it was called C Spot Rock, and it was
That's a great band
Pillar.
name.
Yeah. Well, no, that was it was like a
Oh, it
like
was like
Warp
a
Tour,
okay, gotcha.
and it was, if you know the rap group Grits, they were an old Christian rap group,
That's
hilarious,
funny.
amazing. Pillar, Skillet, before they were big, they were still very small at the time,
Uh-huh.
and then 12 Stones headlined it,
Oh my gosh.
and
Wow.
I that was about one of the most crowded. You could is one of those you could have picked your feet up and not fallen
Mm,
because everyone was
yeah.
packed in so tight.
Yeah.
A fire hazard from hell.
Yeah. Firefighter Jet would have been like, "What? Get in
Yes,
there."
exactly. It would have been horrible. LA, have a fantastic night. Thank you for coming in.
Thank
And
you.
that has to be on par with playing my first concert on stage with my band.
Yeah. No, that's totally fair.
I was
It's a
scared
huge
to
deal.
death, but it was so fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Okay. What is a song that you currently can't get out of your head?
I'm gonna say "Good Day" by Forrest Frank.
Oh, that's a good song.
I
I know
start
exactly
I
what you're
start a
talking about.
lot of my days with that. You cannot have a bad day if you start your day with that song.
I love that. Awesome. Okay. I know you haven't read a whole lot, but if there was a book that you could go back and read for the first time, what would it be?
I'm gonna sound like a fangirl, but Pendragon was really good. If I'm not gonna do that one, then
Phantasma's great.
Phantasma was
Such a
really good.
great story. Phantasma is so good.
Such a
Love
good
that.
book.
Yeah, it's a great book. Such a fun uh That was like my first like real like gothic romance.
Hmm.
With that little kind of edge of horror. Phantasma was it was such a fun book. It was such a great read. Um okay. Oh, Kelly, I didn't listen to it either. I
See, I
actually
listened to
eyeball
it.
read that one. It's Laura Harwitz, isn't it?
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, I
I
think it's
think
Laura
that's
Harwitz.
correct.
It's really good.
No,
I've
it was
heard great things about the audio, but I've never listened to the
the
book.
audio. The audio was really, really good.
Eyeball read that one. That was before I ruined myself for eyeballs. Okay, Jet, what is your go-to karaoke song, Mr. Music Man?
I'm gonna say "Sharp Dressed Man" by ZZ Top.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, next time we go to an event, we all need to go do karaoke, and you can sing Sharp Dress Man.
Absolutely, we'll do it 500%. And then I will stand there awkward for the solid minute long guitar solo.
Just hanging out. It's fine.
I've done it more times than I can count.
That's when you do the crowd work. You got to get the
Exactly, you
crowd
got to do
into it.
crowd work
See,
in
right?
karaoke,
You
which
got to
is
do crowd
also
work.
awkward as hell.
It's fine. It's fine. It's good practice.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your nemesis word, Jett Jensen?
And I remember having this straight meltdown in Pendragon. There was a sentence that had it's any word that ends in STS. I have a slight stutter. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
always had a slight stutter.
Mm,
And when it hits, it is rough.
yeah.
And there was a sentence, and there must have been 4 or 5 words in there that ended in STS. And oh, it was rough. And then today, I had a mild meltdown today over the phrase pleated pla- pleated pants.
Oh, yeah.
Pleat, pleated
Pleated pants.
pleated pants. I probably said pleated plants at least 15 times in a row.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, no, 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 we're going to record it. It's right. The word is
Yep.
pleated pants. And I said, blah, 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 and it's pleated plant.
It happens. It's like you can't even like Kelly's heard me say this a million times, but it's like that, that thing you drop on the floor and you keep trying to pick it up and you try like
Hmm.
15 times and then you just finally just go, oh, forget it. You just like you live there now. And you just have to walk
Correct.
away. Like you
Yeah.
just have to be like, I gotta take a break.
And that's the thing. Like this one is like that thing you drop and you finally get your nails under it and you get it picked up and
Exactly.
then it drops again and you're
It
like,
drops again. Yes.
nope.
You get it. You get it.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about. Edited it. Yes.
Edited it. Oh,
Me and B, every
edited
time
it.
we say edited it, we
I can't. I don't think I can do it. I'm gonna have to like go through and cut out the last ed because I
edited
edited it,
it.
and then
Yes,
anemone.
over and over. Yeah. No, it's just a running joke for us now. Every time anyone says the word edit, we're like
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Can't do it. Can't do it.
I'm gonna have to go through and do computer magic if I ever have edited it. That or
Yeah,
sound
it's
like a
fine.
complete crazy person when in the book I'm reading normally, and and then he did this, and then he edited it, and
Edited. Yeah, no, I know. It's crazy. It's weird too because once you get like on like a weird like track with your brain and a word, it's so hard to like get off of it.
it is. You just
So
fall down
hard.
that spiral further and further and
It just
further.
gets worse and worse and worse. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Hmm.
Jet, you did it.
I did it. I made it. I
You
win.
did it. You crossed the finish line. It is 7 o'clock on the dot. We
Yes.
yapped for a whole hour and it
It
never
felt like about 15
felt
minutes.
like about 15 minutes. So, yeah, I am so glad we did this. I am so glad that we got to meet, and I am so excited for everything that you have coming out. And I know
Oh
that
my gosh.
you're just going to get so much more work, especially after this book drops.
In your drop top. Yeah. But yeah, it's just yeah. I'm excited about everything. It's one of those like I've been working on so much, and I'm
Hmm.
ready for something to come
To
out
come out.
and just be like,
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah. It's coming. Got
It
like
is
what, another month, month and a
a
half?
little over a month. Yeah, a month and a half.
Yeah. And it's gonna be crazy because it's everyone's gonna be on it as soon as it
Bye,
comes
Kelly.
out. And you're gonna get a lot of work.
I'm there. I'm as busy. I think I'm pretty much to the point that I'm. I have a hard time saying no because I'm having so much fun
Yeah,
with this.
I know.
I'm gonna
I
have to
know.
start saying no.
Everyone goes through that kind of like, oh shit, I got to start telling people no because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do it. I've had so many
I'm gonna have to
people
like
go,
seriously buckle down and be in this closet for those 2 days I'm off all day
yeah,
long.
the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. And you don't want that either. You don't want that either because that's not good for you either. So,
What's sunlight? I don't really need
it's fine.
sunlight.
It's fine. I'll just take a vitamin. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that works.
Get a UV light. It'll be great. No
a
worries.
100%.
Okay, buddy. Well, thank you so much for doing this. I appreciate you for being here. And yes, we do need more hours in the day, Rosette. I agree.
Hmm.
And, stay safe, keep doing what you're doing, and we appreciate you.
Oh, I appreciate it so much. I'm so happy to get to come in here and talk with you. And again, to have met you in person before we did this
So
was
cool.
fantastic.
So
And
cool.
anytime you
And
need someone on your schedule to talk to, even though I know you're booked out for like the next 6 months,
no, I'm not. I
um,
purposefully don't do that because
if you ever need someone up here, I will 100% come in and chat with you and talk more about books because it's so fun.
it is so. And I definitely want to hear about everything that you've got going on. If you ever have a project that you want to yap about, you just tell me. Okay.
Absolutely. And if you go on my website, I've got everything I'm working on, everything that's in production.
Yeah.
The website is
Awesome.
officially up and launched. So go to jettjensen.com and check it out because it's a whole thing that I've been working on for a bit now.
Okay, I'll go check it out. Thank you, Jet.
Thank you,
It's so
Kim.
nice to meet you. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thank you, Marizette. You're amazing. I love you. And I'll see you guys Friday with Ben Riley. So,
I love Ben. Love Ben.
bye everybody.